We've got good news and a little bad news. Little good news, little bad news for Hillary Clinton. Here's the bad news. You could argue it's a little more than little. The FBI has expanded its probe. That would be expanded its probe of Hillary Clinton's emails. Agents are now exploring whether multiple statements that she has made or his staff has made violate a federal false statements statute. This, and here comes the good news, as she tops a new CBS New York Times poll with a 22% lead over Bernie Sanders. Let's bring in Juan Williams. He's a Democratic strategist and co-host of The Five on Fox News. And Georgette Mosbacher is a Republican fundraiser and Fox News contributor and fellow redhead. Georgette, I have to share this with a fellow redhead finally.
I tell you, I mean, I don't know, that's news itself, two redheads.
Yeah, we're too hot to handle. So Juan, we put you in the middle so that you can feel the sizzle. Good luck, Juan.
I'm telling you, I'm just envying the hair. I just want the hair.
All right, well, there's a little envy going on when it comes to probably what Hillary Clinton wishes, and she wishes she probably didn't have to deal with this email scandal. But Juan, you've been covering this very closely. What does this new development really mean for the frontrunner right now on the Democratic side?
Well, I think if this really blows up on Hillary Clinton, forget the campaign. I mean, she's got bigger fish to fry, as Donald Trump said the other day. You know, she may be running to stay out of jail. I mean, you don't know what this has. This is like a huge X factor that sits like a dark cloud over her campaign at the moment. She has no control. This really comes down to James Comey, the FBI chief, and what he is willing to do in terms of this investigation. How far is he willing to go? What will Loretta Lynch, as the Attorney General, or even potentially President Obama as president, give him in way of authority going forward, or will they be put in a position where they seem to be involved in a political maneuver to protect Hillary Clinton's political future?
Georgette, you've never been one to really walk a delicate dance. You call it like you see it. Which of the Republican candidates can take on frontrunner Hillary Clinton, even as we continue to hear this echo chamber of questions about the emails?
You know what? I think any one of them can. I think we have a quality group that are running. However, let's just a little reality check here. If the Republican strategy is to count on the FBI or her emails or Benghazi to trip her up, that's not a winning strategy. We have to understand, and another thing that we have to remember, we have 31 Republican governors. We control the majority of state houses in America today, and the Republican strategy works. We have to just stick to our values, stick to what we stand for as Republicans, and we have to take on whoever the Democrat is. And I wouldn't bet against Hillary Clinton ever.
Well, that's a strong statement coming from you. You know, we also have Jeb Bush. Juan, I know you've heard this. He's coming to Washington, D.C. for what will be a mega fundraiser. He's got a lot of former members of Congress who are going to be there, lobbyists, fundraisers. He had a decent night on Tuesday night. Jeb, what does he need to do now? Does he still stay in this?
Well, I think this is to reassure the donors more so than to raise money for Jeb Bush. I mean, look, the donor class on the Republican side bought into Jeb Bush early. Now they're nervous. They're nervous that he has not been able to gain traction with the voters, with the Republican base. You think about it, he's not even at the third tier. At this point, you'd have to put Carson, Trump up top. Then you come down to Cruz, Rubio. But then you go into the third level, and Jeb is in there somewhere. With all the money he has, with the name ID, this shouldn't be the case. They've been running ads this last week. They're saying that the debate performance was enough to somewhat reassure the donors, but now they've got to go out and sell again to the money men and say, no, don't give up on us, because some of those money men, as you know, Liz, are already defecting to the likes of Marco Rubio.
Georgette, we're at session low, so we've got to rush this right now. We're down 230 points. But quickly, do you get a sense that the fundraisers will stay with Jeff? You fundraised for the Republican Party.
One thing I do know, and that is that the Bush donor base is wide, it's deep, and very loyal to Bush. Make no mistake, there are 3 more debates before New Hampshire on February 9th. And Jeb still has time, and they're not going to desert him. Jeb is going to go all the way. Whether he wins or not is another issue, but he will be able to go all the way.
Boy, it's great to have you, Georgette. Great to have you, too, Juan. Thank you for being the guy in the middle between the two redheads.
What a lucky guy.
Great to have you.